Hey guys, I went to AwesomeCon last weekend, and it was awesome. It was my first time going to AwesomeCon, and I must say, it was like an hour drive, just like Katsucon. One thing I did find interesting, just before getting there, was that there was a B.E.T. building. Coming off the highway there. So thought that was interesting. I didn't know there was one there. And further down the road, we saw a two-story McDonald's. So not a fan of either one of those companies, but still interesting nonetheless. I went for Friday and no Saturday and Sunday, and immediately going in. I was seeing some friends, familiar faces, making new friends. It was really fun. There was a lot of cool cosplayers, a lot of original, very original cosplays that I saw there. Found most of my friends that I knew at least were coming. Some people from various social media sites. I finally got George Perez to sign my copy of Teen Titans that I had gotten many years ago. As a younger kid. I had that signed. I'll show you that in a sec. Jim Zub. He wrote Amanda Waller, issue 1. You might know him from Skull Kickers and Samurai Jack on Boom Studios. So, it was good to see him. And later that Saturday, I was going to go to the Cards Against Humanity tournament, I guess, in the tabletop gaming room, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Me and a few friends, a bunch of his friends, came to that. I think the final, game that we had played, it was what would the TSA eventually ban? And I think my friends won with black people. So, yeah. That was a lot of fun. That was a really good day Saturday. And while I was waiting to be picked up, I got a chance to explore the convention center, which is something that I tried to do, didn't fully accomplish. There was a few corridors I didn't go through because it is a big convention center. I believe it is the largest on the Eastern Seaboard. I may be incorrect, but from what I heard it was pretty large. It was nice open space, I think, which is something that they have over the Baltimore Convention Center. This is the Walter E. Washington Convention Center. It's nice to have a convention center like that, not too far away from myself. Will expand my convention goings. And even got a flyer for a video game convention, in August, I believe. So may have to look into that. So I took a lot of photos, a modest amount of photos for 2 days. Sunday, I went to Phil Lamar's Q&A, which was really cool. He was talking about how when he was voicing, he got to meet Neil Adams, and he spoke to him about the fact that he had helped co-create the character Jon Stewart, and he made reference to when he was on Mad TV, and there was this skit where he was this black astronaut character named Abraham Jenkins or something. And I remember watching that show and that skit in particular, and he was asking Neil Adams, how did they come up with the name for Jon Stewart, and it was originally going to be you know, Lincoln Jefferson. Just like the most typical, stereotypical black name possible. And, it was Neil Adams' idea, to just give him a normal name, John Stewart. That was pretty funny. That was a good panel. And then immediately after that, I went to Andrew W.K.'s lecture that he was having. And, big fan of his, although I can't say that I've followed his musical career very closely. But I've always, listened to his music, over the years, growing up and whatnot. And, really like the message and what he represents in the past, few years here about partying and stuff like that. And, not necessarily, alcoholism or drugs, when it comes to partying, but just as he said in the lecture, celebrating life and whatnot, and coming to cons and whatnot. I commented on our, attending conventions over the years. Like I've been going, like since 2006 here, like at Otakon, and how, being a, shy kid, nerd, goth, whatever, we all go through it, and just being able to break out of that, really learning to be more confident, or I think really for me, cosplaying, sort of opened the door for people to approach and talk to me, and I think that opened up the door for me to become more confident and talk to other people when attending conventions, and it's I find it to be probably the most beautiful thing in the world, being able to come to cons and talk and connect with people that come from so many different walks of life, different professions, and different passions and stuff, and it's really beautiful. It's a very rare occurrence to have experiences such as that, made easy, really. Just everyone is very approachable and like-minded, and yeah. So that was a really great lecture, and it was really nice being able to chat with him briefly at AwesomeCon, and yeah. So I'll have photos and everything in the description below. I'll actually post my Facebook set down there. So if you came, you can tag yourself. So yeah, let me show you what I got. I got nope, from George Perez. Teen Titans, Judas Contract. Sweet. It's like this is actually like the first comic that I ever got. I just thought it was cool. Like I think got this from a thrift store years ago, for like $3. And I think at the time Teen Titans was on, and I had no idea that it was a comic book or anything like that. So, and I missed them at Baltimore Comic Con. Well, his line was like ridiculously long. So I was glad I finally got that signed, and of course Jim Zub, with the Suicide Squad. I wrote George Perez and his booth number down there, but you can see this signature right there. So yeah, Amanda Waller, one of my favorite characters actually in comics. Strong female character, and one of my OTPs. And of course, this WK. So yeah, I hope that's not like glaring right now, but yeah. So yeah, AwesomeCon. Awesome is right. I will definitely be returning next year, and yeah. So this weekend I will be attending for one day the Baltimore Tattoo Arts Convention at the Baltimore Convention Center, same place as Otakon, Baltimore Comic Con. just check that out. I myself do not have tattoos, but I do like Suicide Girls, and there's going to be a burlesque show, and I figure $20, not bad. May go with someone, but yeah. So in the following week, of course, as you should know, is Free Comic Book Day. So it's a very exciting month for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm on the right track in life and everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.